to change the sounds on my channel.
Regardless of what you think I'm building, I bet you know I need more info.
Load? Is I'm not able to load while I'm streaming? For the YouTube channel literally just named Live.
Is that what it's called?
Yep, just Live.
All of them straight?
Yep.
Do you have any subscribers?
13.2 million.
Yep.
Renovate this room. Used to be my old nether portal, then turned into my bulk storage. It needs to die. So of course there was a lot of digging and emerald placing, but we're getting somewhere.
If you do, you're using a sub-bar.
And take up a fraction of the space. It looks a lot nicer
Like you
too.
do.
And always have a good spot to keep my hoe in place. I hooked up an auto farmer in the back. It's just a better way to do it if you're rich. Day 1765, I set out to prove I'm stronger than this mountain. It's on my land, so I can power mine the entire thing. And remember, all of these
You got mail.
July was pretty satisfying, just absolutely carving the whole thing. Day 1767, my uncle read the right pickaxe was like, Dad, no! So I picked it right back up.
Bim.
Cutting this whole time. I'm getting to the chunkiest part of the mountain now. But
Wait, what are you on?
I can start to see the bottom. I'm getting
Minecraft.
Because I forgot GTA.
It leads to my emerald perimeter. I couldn't stop looking at it. So today I'm finishing up the emerald perimeter. If you haven't guessed by now, if I stand inside of it, I can beacon coverage. I've always wanted a visual marker for where my uber powers lie, and now I have one. It's magnificent. It also looks pretty nice on the map. I'm thinking about framing it with flagstone. Finally, I'm getting rid of this thing. It's just such an eyesore. Waste of redstone, powered rails. I made a big mess. Okay, I can live with that. I had almost 200 enchanting levels, so today I decided to spend the money on the best of the game. I had to burn up some trees near the perimeter. I thought I'd do it in style. I did some inventory today, and there's a lot of stone. I'm gonna see what I have. And after some quick math, I figured out this one's all just 15,000 emeralds. Yeah, it was quite a job just looking at that stuff. All that dirt that's just going to waste. But now it's time to sell it off. A mountain's worth of material. I couldn't even count how many emeralds I got today, and no one got hurt except the mountain. Once I have a plan for something in this space, but not on top. We don't do ground. So yeah, it looks like we're back to digging, isn't it fun? You know, it's been a while since we did any spelunking, and I gotta say, having netherite tools and armor made it pretty easy. You can never be too careful, though, even with the best stuff in the game, creepers are still gonna creep up on you. So now the hole I was carving is done, I'm gonna try to put a creeper farm in it. I've never built one before, but it would be nice to have access to more gunpowder. And the monster farm, well, you know, it's not the prettiest. Any brave cats will work for me down here. Stacks of gunpowder. I'm full well expecting it to be less efficient because it's underground, but I can always build above ground section, so there's that. The creeper pods are stackable, so today I'm just building the collection chamber so I can get this thing working. Hopefully. Again, I've never built one of these things before, but Google will get me through it. So now my days are pretty regular. I start by breeding some cats, and then I add the cats to the new layer of creeper farm. Honestly, the cats are the hardest part. The process ain't that difficult. One thing I will say is this build takes a ton of wood. I burn through my stocks insanely quickly. You can tell because all the layers are just different types of trapdoors that I have to have wood for. I also want to point out that building this thing would have been a lot harder if I didn't have perfect beacon coverage the entire time. Jump boost 2 was clutch. I'm still working on it though. The bottom layers are technically
No, nothing.
as fast as I'd like it to be. Again, this is probably an issue of the whole thing being underground. There's something in my game that I haven't explored yet. Either way, I want to get it done before I start trying to boost it by other means. The only thing holding me back at this point is tannins. I don't like breeding a lot of them because they are a disease. It's the big stuff. Man, I didn't want to breed him with the lonely peasant cats, but I need his help. I need more. Hello, little one. You're what?
Oh, look at Hatsy.
Station. You know, maybe if whenever I needed to clear trees, I actually chopped instead of birds, I'd have water's starting to get big by the number of meows you hear when you're near it. Or you can just look at it from this angle. You can definitely tell that it's very low. So I should be done today. I worked on the farm as well as cleaned up some leaking protections on the side of the mountain. They've been bothering me. And now the final layer is going in. After today, I'll be done. I'm still gonna have to spend some time cleaning it all up.
What? No! My nightclub just got raided. Where are they? 7 enemies to kill? That's the third time my nightclub's got raided in the past about 24 hours. So that's one nightclub raid every 8 hours on average.
also
Let me
building
see
a
if I
rail
can
system
pick
for
this
this
up.
ocean monument wasn't that difficult. The construction has already been done. Productivity always goes to the roof when you build with netherrack. Obviously, this looks pretty dangerous, but I've got a fire potion. Even if I fall, I'm okay. Of course, I didn't fall. Otherwise, this would be 1,829 days instead of 2,000 days. For the recording for 18 netherrack. Obviously, this looks pretty dangerous, but I've got a fire potion. Even if I fall, I'm okay. Of course, I didn't fall. Otherwise, this would be 1,829 days instead of 2,000 days. Wasn't recording for 1830. Mostly just fixed up my tools. I did a lot of construction. And now I'm going to the end. This is all for achievement hunting. There's one more secret achievement that I've yet to get. And for it, I'll need this shulker. I'm back in my dimension. So now I have to build a minecart right through the void. I hate building anything in these parts. And after a full day of carefully playing Ender Cheese, I'm not even close. That's the boss
Yeah.
run today. Connected the end portals where I fought the Ender Dragon. You see today like I'm not the timeless void. Now it's time to place the rails. There's about 2,000 of them. And I don't have to make another iron bar. The Ender people sort of got in the way, but I tried to just work around them. Alright, rails are done. Just gonna ride it to make sure it's perfect. It was. Didn't miss a rail. So now as you can see, I'm trying my best to get a shoulder to ride this rail, but they're a little slippery. I never once thought that getting a shoulder back to my land would be easy, but I never thought it would be this difficult. I'm just telling you right now, getting a shoulder in that portal was sort of a struggle, but you might find it entertaining. Take two, and it seems that I picked up an Enderman, not the shoulder in the portal, and I'm really pass over into the next dimension. I was fairly certain I did everything right today, and the shoulder looked like he went through the portal, but of course he didn't spawn on the other end. Kind of strange. What's disheartening is that's only step one. Like, there's so many other areas this could go wrong. At least I had fun riding the rails once. Thanks, Iron Golems. Getting the shoulders is probably the easiest part, so long as you have a 2,000 block long minecart track. It's this part that can be unlike the By this point, I'd watched the Minecraft tutorial, but couldn't do this in my page. It was running thin. This time I was pushing into a piston, and it was pissing me off. There should be like 3 of them right here. So they could be underground for the club now. Soul Caves is emeralds. Hey, you know, it's not my area, my insanity. Go ahead, maybe upgrading security probably should have checked their words. First thing I did is made a whole set of diamond armor without thorns. Don't want this guy killing himself on me. I had librarians and a ton of levels, so it's a perfect new set of diamond armor, just without thorns. Now that he won't kill himself because I'm too powerful, it's time to put the shoulder in the nether. And on my first attempt, I gotta say it looks promising. Not a perfect placement, but I can work with this. Not being extra cautious, make sure that this part's work. If it's the boat easy like that, I was feeling real hopeful. Here, I'm just trying to get him in the minecart. He got in the wrong way. Now the shoulder's stuck on the other end of the nether, and I can't get him out of his cart. I really tried to. There's a lot of work in that guy. Good news is there's another my basement. Bad news is he's on my map. He may have just desecrated the 16th my home. Putting part of the last achievement I needed. This time I couldn't even find him. Couldn't hear him, couldn't see him. No shoulder. And while trying to hit another day, 1848, nothing really seemed to go my way. This shoulder had an ender hobo, and I carefully disposed of it. But then I think I nudged the boat into the direction of the void. Some say he's still falling. F in the chat. Somehow it looked like it's actually going to work. The 1850.
Okay.
Got a shoulder. Got the shoulder. And this might sound crazy, but I think I'm going to take him to the overworld. Oh, I should have known. Traveling 10,000 blocks with a shoulder in my boat was going to be difficult. I could hardly get out of my compound. Though by nightfall I was on the open sea, as hopeful as I had been. Most of the journey is over ocean, and it's really not bad. Of course, you're never going to get a clean stretch of water wherever you have to go, so I had to make some adjustments. And it's just so easy to navigate when you're constantly getting shot up in the air. By day 1854, though, we were on our way. A couple thousand blocks to go. I was glad sleeping in the dirt gets old fast. Sadly, during canal construction, I was pushed into a corner and my shoulder died. What a waste! Yeah, there's always tomorrow. So I jump off my tower. I've decided now that I'm going to make the canal alone first, just to make sure the shoulder can get through. I don't trust the nether. Going through the overworld if it kills me. After a long day of construction, that was where the monument should be. Turns out I mixed up the negative and positive coordinates, so I built a canal to nowhere. And it took a whole day to fly back, because I'm 10,000 flaps away. Also, I had to take another day to prepare, because basically everything I've already done is useless. And not the first time I've wasted.
Why am I going over here?
For sure this time, the canal that I have built in will end up at the ocean monument. I double-checked. One thing I'll say is I really can't imagine beginning this without the right tool. This cow fell in, and I spared it. Still just working hard. Day 1862, I carved through the mountain. What killed me is I know the shoulder ain't gonna appreciate any of this. Biggest event day 1863 was I dropped my pickaxe into a cave. Thankfully, it didn't drop too far. At least I got a little excitement today. This canal really has a lot more mountain. Last, all I really have is footage of me carving. I found a nice town. Way too far away and not made of emeralds. Now, if my calculations are correct, the are the canal should now be complete.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, it's been a lot of work just getting here, but at least
Oh, that happens.
It doesn't take too long. I got home, fixed up my tools, and made my ocean canal access much better. It's nothing crazy, just some pistons to help me get through the emerald perimeter better. Alright, back to grabbing shoulders. I truly have no confidence in myself. Alright, I think this one's gonna go through, and that's good because I'm running low on
that.
So much fun. Got the shoulder in the portal, but he wasn't at my house. I guess there's always tomorrow. But yes, in 1869, the shoulder hit himself into my deep
Beep, beep.
It was gonna be so hard. I had to take basically an entire day just getting this guy out of my basement. Worth it. But I did it, and tomorrow we adventure. Most of the 1871 was spent on the trail that I built during 100 days. But really, the rest of this journey's already been planned out for me. Shouldn't be too tough. I already worked really hard to make it so. As long as you paddle fast enough, the shoulder being rigged the most. Get on my way,
What?
Alice. Luckily, most of today was over the open sea, the easiest part of the journey. And at the end of
Apples on my right, chat.
I saw my island. It's done. I moved the last of the shoulders.
It's Davey boy! You miss me? Yes, Solly's got a bit of a problem. Bunch of his classic records have gone. Have you got time to find the wankers that took them and bring them back to the club? Alright. Solomon's not going like this. And I've got to tell the big bastards that...
Yeah, you're right. I've got a joker outside of there. Good job. You're an eight. Everything else is here. Push the bottom of the possible process. Stay out by the staircase. When I said the target was really getting pointed. And by date 1878, I'm pretty sure the structure is good. Just gotta get the rails in. Well, I had to take a day and go back home first. That's like 10,000 blocks away. Alright, set the rails in. Why they allow entities like this to go in mine carts, I'll never know. It just doesn't look right. And some friendly objects. He's out. And he's
Beep,
fine.
boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Also gonna build a nice little boat for my wife.
Kinda muy. Pop, pop, pop. Why am I not dead? Pop. No, I'm so tired. Acting.
I'm on it. We'll have your personal vehicle picked up from inbound right away.
My name is Blizzard, and I'm an attack chopper. Holy, got the fat.
That's so cool, but I gotta get this thing working. Good news is it worked. Wither killed 3 zombies. Then I killed the Wither. 3 zombies, I got 3 Wither roses. I only need 1 for the rest of humanity. I'm gonna save that second Wither for later. You never know, you might need it. Today I'm burning down some land to make room for a fort. I can't use my compound for the achievement island. I use that on the back to Trooper Raid. Just working out the logistics of everything. 1895 and got myself
Clip.
the shoulder. Can't find my way out. Don't have nothing. This is bad. You don't want to know how long it took me to get through this 1 block of dirt with another right shovel.
$1.
And the next day, come on, just gotta work hard and break through this glass ceiling. What will every dumb of me before above my
Okay,
shoulder?
thanks for the $1. Dingy.
The next day, he used his freedom to take himself out. I kind of just stand there and contemplate all the work that I just made for myself. Yeah, work's real fun when you gotta bump that point step every minute. Back in the end, the shoulder.
$1. Dollar. Sign. I ate 1 hamburger for breakfast. No, I mean hamburger. Totally
Local
hamburger.
jobs with Google's local services ads. In business, Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? Professional here. For the day I've got a top 5 video for you guys on GT Online. And for today's top 5 video, I thought of doing a video on characters. And I was thinking about one character the other day.
By the way, sub the professional if you're watching this.
Great at first, but had a lot of wasted potential later on. And by wasted potential, I mean that they could have done so much more with that character. And these 5 characters, they could come back in future updates and Rockstar could do something with them in the future. But as I'm speaking right now, July 11th, 2020, these characters have kind of wasted potential. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I love this forgettable character. And then you bring me, I wish along.
Every journey begins with a single step. Every step.
In which he very cartel. He would play so many missions and 2 years ago they added dispatch missions, and when they first added these missions, I thought that we were going to get cutscenes with Martin. I thought we were going to get some type of story with him, but instead they were just regular contact missions all over again. The only difference is you actually went to his house to start them, and then afterwards you could start them up from the menu. That's pretty much it, and Martin texts you for like adversary modes, but he doesn't really play any kind of role there. And this guy has so much potential. He could show up in so many DLCs. You know, Rockstar made like a Mafia DLC or some type of cartel-themed DLC. This guy could definitely make an appearance, and maybe you could do some kind of story with him. There would be a specific story involving Martin, in which, you know, he would hire you and the other GT Online protagonists, and you would be doing different jobs for him. But unlike the contact missions, he would actually appear in cutscenes, and there would be a story with him, even a heist. Maybe he would actually even be involved in a heist. So this big, powerful gangster, this scary guy who Trevor kidnaps his wife and then Michael Kinnaman returned back to Los Angeles while a bunch of police squads going after him. This scary guy does not really play much of a role in GT Online. You think that with all the criminal adventures that our characters getting involved in, you think he would make more of an appearance, but he doesn't. Moving on to number 2, we have Bogdan from Doomsday Heist.
Sure, but I already really like it. 80 grade, I can sell pretty much anything to these villagers. I can make enough emeralds to keep my whole production going. This thing's gonna be magnificent. And to borrow some vegans for how do we get there, so I can't jump over this corner though. Belric Wall, nice knowing you, but compared to emeralds, you're nothing. My A1924, I got the easy sides done.
Now, Bogdan plays a pretty significant role in the Doomsday Heist. He's the main antagonist in Act 2 of the Doomsday Heist, in which you have to stop his nuclear submarine at the end. And then it turns out he was just trying to stop Avon, and he appears as a supporting character in Act 3. Now, even though he plays a pretty big role in the Doomsday Heist, I was very surprised that he never came back in a future DLC, because the way they were setting up this DLC, I actually thought that he was going to come back in a future DLC. In the final setup mission in Act 3, he just basically tells you that he's leaving. He's wanted in Russia, he can't stay in America, and he's gone. This guy would be great for bringing in a future DLC. And what type of future DLC could they bring him back in? They could bring him back in a naval DLC. If they did a naval DLC, they did a DLC on the water, on the ocean, he could be the main character in that. He could be the contact in that, in which he gives you information, helps you set up a new naval business. What if you have to purchase an oil rig? You purchase an oil rig, you purchase that on the ocean, you set up boats there, you customize boats, you then go on different missions, you complete different cargo sales with the boats, and Bogdan could be involved in all of that. But the way that they put him in the Doomsday Heist, I did like him. I thought he was a pretty interesting character. I liked that he actually turned out to be the good guy. I thought that was kind of funny how he was portrayed as the bad guy, but then he comes to help you. But they could have done so much more with him, so I'm really hoping that he possibly comes back in a future DLC. And number 1, the number 1 character that has the most wasted potential is Vincent. So Vincent, and why does he have the most amount of wasted potential out of everybody on this list? Vincent is the most popular character in the Casino DLC, which came out in July of 2019. How do I know this? when I was looking through thousands and hundreds of comments, I would see people that were getting pissed off at what happened to Vincent. People really liked Vincent. He was a pretty popular character. He was the head of the security for the casino, and he was involved in many of the story missions. Many of the story missions would help him, and he would help try to stop the Duggins from taking over the casino. He was a great character, and he contributed a lot to the story. Unfortunately, what happens to him at the very end of the casino deal. Take a look at this. This is what happens to him at the end. This got a lot of people upset. Oh, that's so messed up.
Just been able to jump over it. It's not done because it needs more effort, but it's functional. Look at that. I don't know, maybe I'll keep this brand.
Now that was my live reaction when I played that the very first time when I did my casino DLC story video. That was my reaction to the very first time I played that mission. I got pissed off at the end of it. I was like, are you kidding me? They're gonna fire him just like that just came out of nowhere. Vincent, we will no longer require your services when he just helped so much throughout the story. And then when Rockstar announced the casino heist in December, half a year later, I got really excited. I thought that Vincent was going to come back and that Vincent was going to be playing a much greater role. I thought that Rockstar did this on purpose so that Vincent could play a much greater role in the casino heist and he could help get revenge and payback for getting fired. Unfortunately, Vincent plays barely a role in the casino heist.
I think he's worth it. Now I feel bad about killing all his friends. Yeah, feel bad burning them alive. Their disease is ruining my economy. 6 blocks, bro. 6 blocks.
I felt like I was watching something from Family Guy or SpongeBob when he says my leg. Now, Vincent is working a security guard position, and when I was doing this level the first time, I assumed that right after you completed this level, he was going to come back with the arcade and he was going to help plan out the heist. But that's not what happens. Instead, you just do this generic mission where you just retrieve the car that got stolen, you bring it back to Vincent, Vincent then gives you a flash drive which shows you all the positions of the security cameras. That's it. And you almost never do this mission again. You can replay this mission if you want, but it's automatically completed for you. So very few people are going to be replaying this mission. Vincent was the head of security at the Diamond Casino. He would know the ins and outs of everything. He would know the weaknesses and the strengths of the entire casino. Rockstar made a giant miss right here. They could have brought Vincent in as a character that would help you plan out the heist. Imagine if you were going through the casino, you were casing the place out, and Vincent was talking to you on the radio. He was telling you, okay, go here, avoid this, go through this. He was helping you out. You can hire him as a heist crew member. How cool would that be? The head of security at the place. You would want that guy to be on your team if you're robbing the casino. But instead, Rockstar gave us this one single mission where a random guy runs him over, hurts his leg, and then we gotta retrieve the car, gives us a flash drive, and that's the last time that we saw Vincent. This was a completely wasted...
We have a Christmas to remember with the Nona Brothers, and hunt every dish with award-winning.
Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? Professional here. Today I want to make